If you're a fan of historical dramas just like me, Starz has another one coming out. I watched the first teaser for this show and it looks incredible. It's called Mary and George and it's based on outrageous real events. If you don't know what I'm talking about and are still clueless even after watching the intriguing trailer, this video is right for you. Let me explain what's going on.
My son.
He is subject to my rule.
Throughout the trailer, you'll see that it focuses on four main characters. The first two are the ones who gave their names to the show, Mary and George. Played by Julianne Moore, Mary was a noblewoman who molded her charismatic son George to seduce King James I of England and to become his powerful lover. George is portrayed by Nicholas Galitzine, who you may know from Purple Hearts, Red, White and Royal Blue, and Cinderella. The remaining two characters at focus are King James and his current favorite, Robert Carr. As Mary wants her son to get closer to the king, she needs to get rid of Robert first. The trailer starts with Mary and George already at the table of the king as George first becomes the royal cupbearer. She already tells you how successful they have been, but then we see the actual journey of how they get there. Mary's husband dies and her four children attend the funeral. After that, Mary starts designing the life of her favorite son. While George is wondering if her mother is looking for a wife, Mary is already thinking far ahead. She manages to make George one of the dancers that perform for the king. As Robert looks at the king's face, trying to see if he's going to be impressed by George's performance, the king's face is crystal clear. After shots of orgies, where again King James is seen with Robert, we see another scene where George's face is revealed in front of the king, and the king is impressed once again. Of course, this causes problems between George and Robert, as Robert wants to stay as the favorite. The rest of the trailer is full of various scenes that shows blood, sex, lots of sex, and drama. A few things that caught my attention are these. First, there's a scene showing King James wiping down blood on George's face, which shows that they went hunting together, and this was a practice called blooding, a kind of social ritual to welcome a new member into the hunting group. This was a sign of acceptance and approval. In this case, it shows James approving George and admitting him into his circle. Another thing that caught my attention was the song playing in the trailer. It's a song called I Wanna Be Your Dog. This is such a clever choice because in one of his letters to the king, George likened their relationship to that of a master and his dog. Although I'm not sure which one is the dog because there's a scene showing James licking George's face. Finally, in the portrait scene in the end, George's clothes look very similar to what the real George was wearing in one of his portraits, although the hair and the beard says otherwise. Overall, this is a story of rising from humble beginnings to become the richest and most powerful players in a king's court. Of course, Mary and George do not achieve this by mere charm. They bribe politicians, seduce and kill to conquer the court of England. As for the release date, Starz says it's coming in 2024, but since there's already a teaser, I'm guessing the air date is not that far away. I expect the new series to start airing in January. I'm pretty confident about that. By the way, if you're interested in historical dramas like this one, you can always go watch my videos about Outlander, The Gilded Age, and Miss Scarlet and the Duke. If you're excited about this one, tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and see you soon.